Yeah, for anyone who's ever been curious about what's on the other side of the levee when they're out there fishing on the reservoir, this is a little 360-degree pan, and I'm about 1 mile north of where the spillway is. And you can see up in this area, it's a pretty wide open pasture. We got some woods, and it probably maybe goes for about 3/4 of a mile to the east, and as we swing around, point towards the north, it goes for about another 3 miles up into the far corner up there. And now I've moved down to about within 1/3 of a mile of the spillway, still north of the spillway. But you can see along this area on the other side of the levee, it's pretty much really thick woods. I was up on the levee this is the evening before the fishing tournament, and I was trying to do a time-lapse video of the sunset, and unfortunately it was quite cloudy and didn't turn out that well, but I'll try another one soon. So this is little 360 pan, and you can see we're facing north there, and we're swinging around. We'll be facing west, and you'll see pretty much all the reservoir.
One o'clock weigh-in. Be here at 1 o'clock, at least up to the island by 1 o'clock. I'll start weighing in right at that time. We'll give out prizes. Mike, you have anything you'd like to share with the guys?
Well, the catfish is just one. The
Yeah.
biggest single. The
One
specs are
catfish
the heaviest 5, combined.
on the specs.
That pretty much covers it, and we got 4 prizes: $100 for the bass, $50 for the specs, and for the catfish. And there comes Charlie Hill. I was playing about him.
Okay.
And I got a cooler full of water, soft drinks. Grab some, take with you. We got some trail mix stuff. If you guys want a snack, come take out there with you. And then when we get back and get everything taken care of, we'll do some burgers and hot dogs here.
You say we're not bringing anything back under 14 inches?
Nothing under 14 inches. Oh, as
That
far as
golden
bass
rule?
goes.
Yeah.
Golden rule.
And on all the bass guys, the ranch biologist is going to be here when we bring them all in. He wants to weigh, measure, and tag all the bass. So that's the number on it.
Cool. What do you give them for gars and mudfish?
Congratulations.
A hard time?
That goes into the garbage bucket,
Oh,
right?
okay. Both feet.
Just make sure they're not alive when you release them.
I see. Yeah, are we DUM done?
Do a Calcutta. Does anybody know what a Calcutta pop is?
Yeah.
Anybody that's tournament fish knows what a Calcutta is.
All right, obviously not so. Lordy, Lord. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Okay.
I haven't looked at this picture yet.
All right, good luck, Joe. Good luck, Bill. Yeah. All right, Tyler, I got an envelope with $100 in it for you. Should I go back and put your name on it? Sure. All right.
I had too much camera shake.
You what?
Yep. On program, the boats moving and made them blurry.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't light enough to. Who owns this place now?
Eddie and Kathy Dudley. It was a pretty morning on the reservoir.
Look at all them catfish poles there. I know who's going catfishing.
There you go. That's right, Ed and Kathy can come down.
Yeah. Here we have a late arrival. Come on, Larry. Well, we're getting ready for the big fish weigh-in. There's Joe, our tournament director. Got the log. And Bill Wally, he's the one that catches all the big bass. Mike Cummins. Rusty. Here comes Dana in. His boy won the tournament last year.
Down hard, ain't it?
Uh-oh. This guy is looking like a winner walking up here.
I'm sure somebody's got one bigger than this.
Russ, I don't know.
3.54 it looks like.
Write it down. Thank you.
3.4.
Let's do it like I do it, Bill. All the other times. Alrighty, that would be Rusty's crew.
Rusty.
And we are at 7 point.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Trying to hold it up. Look like a. Oh man, I'll zoom in.
Yeah.
It'll make it look a lot bigger. See, there we go.
Fish.
Pardon me.
What is it?
13.
It ain't no 13.
Well, the sun's shining on. I'm having trouble reading it.
That's over 3 pounds.
All right, what's the name?
12 point.
Cummins and Wally. Or Wally and Cummins.
Wally and Cummins. Okay.
12.4.
1272, 1286, 1240.
12.
Hold on, Rich. Let me.
1240.
1240.
And you got 5 fish?
5 fish.
Okay.
Tell you what.
Did you want to tag in?
Can I tag those? Yeah. Just gotta make sure. Throw on them real fast. That is good to go.
Hit this big one here so we can get him back in the water.
Okay. 4.86. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually pull a scale up here. Is that right? Scale for him.
Now, what do you do with the scale? What's that gauge?
Age. It's just like a pine tree. The way they grow, it's kind of the opposite. The colder weather, they don't grow as much, so the lines on that scale growth will be closer together. So you start at your annuli, and then you can grow outward. Every January, we'll say, will be real tight rings together. And then during the summer, those rings will expand. It's the most accurate way is to take the otolith, which is kind of like an eardrum, but with live fish, the scales is your. And how much did that one weigh? That was 4.5 as well. 4.86.
That was
4.86.
4.86, yes. Your hard-earned prizes. Total weight bass goes to Bill and Mike. Y'all come up here and collect your prizes, please.
And what was the total weight?
The total weight was 12 pounds, 12.40, just under
It's not,
12 and a half pounds.
That's the cameraman.
That's the cameraman.
There it is. Thank you.
Specs, and that goes to James and Karen. Come on up.
All right.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Joy.
Congratulations to both of you.
Okay.
Alrighty. The big catfish. The big catfish was 2 pounds and 93 ounces, and that goes to
That's pretty good.
Larry and Pam. Come on down. Come on down and collect your big prize today.
Oh, yeah, we should save that.
Now for the camera for us here.
First time we've ever watched. We think
Okay. Got you.
All right, perfect. And the last,
Yeah, really?
but not least, the big bass, which weighed 4 pounds, 4.86, and that goes to Jeff. Good job.
Okay.
Very good.
Good.
Well, we appreciate everybody's participation on this. I think Mike has a little something he wants to share with y'all. And where is our biologist, young man? There he is. I think he has something he might want to share with us also. So, Mike, it's all yours.
Thanks, Joe. Some of you guys already met our new ranch biologist, Abe Woodard here. And he's come over and they're getting really into the bass management program out here. And they're going to be doing more of the data collection. And I've actually, when I send out your membership cards, so like I'll have another cover letter in there. I've added another log sheet in our guest login book for recording the bass catch. And basically we'll get the weight, length, and it's got a tag on it. Mark the tag number in it. And like I said, it was a pretty,
That'll be good.
yeah. So the more data that we can give them, the more that they know how to properly manage what we have out here. I don't think anybody had any questions. I sent an email out to everybody, kind of as a heads up about membership, the cost and all the forms. And the files are so darn big that it choked up a lot of mailboxes. I know that. I spent all afternoon Thursday repronning all that paperwork and mailing hard copies to everybody. And so it's got all the forms in there, so they'll be printed out. You know, it's already printed out. A lot of people have trouble printing them out on multiple pages. I don't know. And I need to get that back middle of May, because I need time to go through and make sure all that paperwork is filled out properly. So, you know, everybody's all scattered all over the place and try and mail something back to somebody, they get it mailed back in time. I've got to turn all that paperwork in by June the 1st. And if I don't have everybody's proper paperwork and all the payments, I don't sign a contract. We don't have a fishing. So that's very important, they get that back to me. And I apologize for being a little bit later this year. I was hoping that, well, I was trying to find out if the forms were going to change. Trying to get a copy of the contract, which I haven't yet. I talked to Rachel, who's doing that, and she said that the forms last year was fine, so that's why I sent them out. So if anybody's got any questions, I'll try and, oh, the other thing, I do know, I guess a matter of weeks, but basically the month of May, they're going to come in and they're going to spray from the bridge all the way down to Cox Lake and all the Cox Lake area. And what I've been told is what they're spraying, we don't want to be down there for several days. So I'm going to try and get a sign that maybe we can hang off the bridge or something, you know, and I want to try and notify everybody that when they're going to do it. And they said they would let me know too. So we can, and I can't get on the phone and personally call 60, 65 people, you know. So try and keep in touch with everybody. We'll let you know when that happens. Our bass policy right now is still going to be the same. April and October, we can keep 14 to 17 inch bass, 3 a day, and after that, it's catch and release until we determine what really needs to be done, the proper way to do it. And so that could change, and as soon as it does, we'll let you know. Abe, if you want to add anything?
Anyways,
Abe Woodard.
thank you guys for inviting me out today. Congratulations on the winners. We will be tagging about 1,000 fish out here. So you can catch those fish, you can eat them. Just, if you catch them, if you could, just let me know the lengths and weights. And really, next year is kind of when we're hoping y'all catch them right away. As far as that goes, we're just trying to kind of get some data on what we can grow out here compared to other places. We're going to be doing some things, try to stimulate. We might even fertilize the lake and get, it kind of all works together. If you get your water right and your forage fish, then your bass grow. So very early on that, but I'll keep you informed on all the data that we're collecting. And every so many months, we'll kind of update and send all that chart out to you guys so you have a good idea of what we're finding as far as average lengths and weights and all that kind of stuff. It's good information. It's very early on, but with your guys' help, it should be a good program and a good thing going. Go ahead.
How many you got tagged so far?
That was 36 I put in today. So there's
Okay.
36 fish in here that got our tag, and it'll say 000, 1, 2, 3, or whatever.
I've been through that.
And gotcha.
But
And it-
are you going to, you say you're going to tag about 1,000? Is that through electrofishing or through catching?
right now it's angler. There will be more, and of course when we go in electric shock, we'll get twice as many samples, and we'll probably end up with several thousand fish in here with tags. For now, we're just doing angling. It'll be probably sometime in January when we start shocking again. The ranch is kind of contemplating whether buying our own shocking boat because we have so many lakes and ponds, or continuing contracting. But there's, we need a lot more hours than what we've done the last 2 years.
What you had out here last year for the survey, because they went to one area, shot for about 100 yards and called that a survey. But are you going to be tagging any of the specs or anything? Or?
Right now, we're going to focus on bass. We are, when we start doing our actual shocking, we are going to measure everything. Now, if we start getting tagging, I don't know about tags. Even though they're not terribly expensive, they do kind of start adding up. So for now, we're going to focus on tagging bass, but we will start measuring all fish.
Okay, are you going to send out reports on that we would get our hands on?
Yeah.
Well, they'll send it all to me, and I'll put a newsletter, like I do with monthly newsletters whenever I can get enough info to send
Well,
out.
I mean, not everybody's interested in that, but having been involved in it in the past, I would be interested.
Yeah. There's all that information. A lot of it, the focus had been wildlife for a long time, and now we're kind of trying to do a little bit better on the fisheries.
Maybe another question.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what's happening on the bait? I guess the shad or shiner or whatever, Justin's trying to grow over there.
Yeah, we'll be breaking ground on that next month. We're gonna start farm raising shiners, and
I thought he's already doing that.
no, it's the ponds are there. It's old shrimp ponds,
Yeah.
but the problem is that they're growing over. They've been kind of unmaintained for so long. So we are doing it. It'll be very soon. We're gonna start growing shiners, not to sell, but to release into all these impoundments, and we're gonna super stock it with, fish food. That in itself should do some, but we're gonna need that data too to kind of monitor it. And when we start collecting data, I can promise you that we will measure and weigh each fish. I mean I kind of went into that same, you can't guess.
Well, there's a lot of places out there that the bottom is silted in so bad, it's got a foot of muck on the bottom.
Yep.
Because of all the vegetation that drops so much
Yep.
debris. I mean, you can go in some areas and all of a sudden you see a pile of stuff roll up in the bottom.
Yeah. We're learning. It's not something we're gonna be able to change overnight.
Overnight.
Yeah. But we're gonna.
This cute little visitor flew in while we were all sitting around underneath the carport chatting and talking, and he landed right there where the boat ramp is. He probably wasn't more than 25, 30 feet from us, and he hung around there for a good while. I swear it was over half an hour or even more.
Yeah.
And Joe was just making these loud calls with his mouth. It was amazing how good he was doing.
Set it over here. I'll set it up here on the table.
There's a cool picture. There's your picture right there, Mike.
That's your picture.
I got him.
There it is. That is cool.
I get a bit of